God is not going to move in your life until you trust Him. You have to stop letting the doubt and unbelief ruin your hard work, people. I know that you all are hustling. I know that you all are trying to take care of your kids, trying to take care of your families, trying to be good, trying to get better with your health, go to the gym, be excellent at work, be excellent in everything you do. I know that if you're one of my followers, you're doing all these things. But we cannot do everything on our own. We do need God to come in and do the things that we cannot do for ourselves if we want to have an abundant, great life. It's your ego telling you that you can fix everything on your own. It's your ego and your pride telling you that, oh, if I just think about it more, if I worry about it more, if I just think of all the different scenarios and things that could go wrong, I can figure out all my problems on my own. And trust me, I've tried. That never works. Once you've done what you can do and you've done an honest effort towards what you want, you have to let go and let God do what you can't do. Your peace and your sanity need to be the deciding factor for everything in your life. So if that means chilling and having a smaller Thanksgiving and not going to see relatives that you don't get along with, you have to make that decision. If that means not making everyone happy in whatever way and not being a people pleaser, but putting yourself first and just doing you, if that's what it takes to keep your peace and sanity, your mental peace has to come first. God can't protect you if you put yourself in a situation where you're going to be around people that are going to trigger you all the time, and you're going to be around toxic people and people with bad habits and people with a bad mindset. That all will rub off on you. So your peace, your sanity has to come first, and it's okay to say no. Of course, we have to serve others, love our family, but don't feel pressured by others to do what they want without first considering what it will do to your peace and your sanity. And if you're not whole, you're not taking care of yourself, and you're not considering your mental health, you're no good to everyone else anyway, because it's just going to turn into something toxic. So whatever that means this holiday season and for the rest of your life, your peace and your sanity should be the deciding factor of everything in your life. And saying no is a great skill, and saying no will save you a lot of time and heartache and energy when you know how to put yourself and your mental health first. Never count on anyone or anything more than you count on God. Even if you have a good partner that you love each other and you trust them and you've done a lot for each other, they could get in the car and die tomorrow. You might have a great relationship with your parents or your family and you've done a lot for each other. Human life is never guaranteed. You're going to lose everyone at some point. So you can't put all your trust in a person. They will probably let you down at some point. The people you love will hurt you, will let you down, will offend you at some point. Put all your trust in God and count on Him for peace. Don't let all the outside circumstances and triggers affect you. And this is a skill. And I know that some of you are going through a lot right now. And I'm just saying this because I know I've been broke. I've had cancer. I've broken my leg. I don't know. I don't want to compare our hardships. I'm sure you're going through something really hard right now. And I don't want to compare what we've been through. Everyone goes through different things. But when I learned how to stop letting outside circumstances affect my peace and joy is when my life started to get a lot better. And you cannot let what's going on the outside affect you. Find your joy and find your peace with God. And that means getting in the Word. You don't just read your Bible, study that thing. Study your Bible. Search on Google, Bible verses for anxiety, Bible verses for forgiveness. Whatever it is you're struggling with, technology is your tool. Study the Word. Make it a part of you. Memorize it. Make it a part of you and internalize it. And you'll just see when times get tough, you can go to that. And you will find God's peace. I promise. If you get in your Word and if you build a relationship with God. You can't let your feelings affect your actions. Always let your emotions subside and then decide. That's from Joyce Meyer. Let your emotions subside and then decide. So don't say things in anger. Don't make texts in anger. Don't have confrontations when you're both tired from work and angry and frustrated and you've been sitting in traffic. That's not the time to have a hard conversation or confront someone. So let your emotions die down a little bit before you have the conversation or confrontation. And confrontation's absolutely necessary in life. And hard conversations build intimacy, build trust in families, in relationships. You got to have the hard conversations or your family won't survive. If you can't have that hard talk with your partner or with your kids. But you have to let the emotions die down and calm down a little before you have that conversation. But God is not going to move in your life until you put your trust in Him. And that means being at peace. Once you've done what you can do, you've put your best effort towards something, you cannot let other people or other circumstances affect your peace. You have to find your peace in God. I know that's easier said than done. I know some of you are going through a lot. Maybe your kid is on drugs. Maybe your partner is doing something wrong, like cheating, or the worst possible things that can happen. Maybe you got a bad diagnosis from the doctor. But once you have a relationship with God, you get your peace from Him. And whatever is going on in your body or on the outside, it doesn't matter because you know that He will ultimately be your strength and He will take you to the next point you're supposed to be. Even if that means leaving this earth and going to heaven, you know that God has your back and He will make what's wrong right. And God is your vindicator. Whoever's done you wrong, God will pay them back for you. And when you forgive, when you don't get road rage and you let the other person merge, when you don't hold on to offense and you don't hold on to the wrong things other people have done to you, you don't have anger towards them, you forgive. Yes, confront them, tell them it was wrong, but when you forgive and you don't hold on to that and you don't hold on to the anger and you forgive, God will pay you back for your suffering, for all your struggles right now. When you're trying different things, maybe you haven't found your purpose and you're trying different jobs and you're struggling financially, God sees that you're trying your best and He pays you back 10 times for your suffering. So I promise, keep the faith, find your peace in God, get in the Word, study what has to do with what you're going through, whether that's addiction, whether that's anger, you have an anger problem. The Bible has the answers to all your problems. So get in the Word, study it, look over it 10, 15, 20 times, make it a part of you, internalize it. And then when times get tough, you'll automatically start acting the right way. So you have to put your trust in God, not in this world, not in other people, not in your partner, not in your kids, not in your friends. All these people will leave you someday, or they will let you down and betray you. It happens. People will betray you. Your kids will let you down. Your partner will let you down. Your friends will let you down, and they may turn their back on you. But you can always trust God. And He will move in your life for love, for finances, for health, all these things if you just trust Him. I love you guys. I'll talk to you.